Telling the just story.
IPF.
Telling the just story.
Telling the just story.
IPF.
My name is Comrade Ozobo Austin, the National President, Job Publishers Forum. This is World Press Conference. Press statement by the Job Publishers Forum on the threat by the House of Representatives against the PAP Administrator, Chief Dr. Dennis Brutu Otwaro, PhD. The Job Publishers Forum, IPF, expresses deep concern over the 72-hour ultimatum issued by the House of Representatives Public Accounts Committee, PAC, on Dr. Dennis Brutu Otwaro, alongside threat of issuing a warrant for his arrest, while Section 88, 89, and 128 of the 1999 Constitution empower the National Assembly to conduct oversight functions. We strongly appeal for caution in applying these powers to a program as delicate as the Presidential Amnesty Program are. It is necessary to state clearly that the news and allegations being referenced by the committee related to the Amnesty Audit Report of 2021. Chief Dr. Dennis Brutu Otwaro was appointed 2024 and therefore should not be associated with issues rising from an audit that predates his tenure by several years. Any attempt to use 2021 report to malign a 2024 appointee is misleading and raises concerns about the true intent behind the current aggression. This action coming after claims of 6 invitations carries the markings of yet another sponsored political attack targeted at an injured son who has distinguished himself in national service. The Presidential Amnesty Program remains a special security initiative established under the exclusive constitutional authority of the President. It was not created through legislative consultation, but through direct presidential action because of its sensitive nature. Otwaro has stabilized the Niger Delta. Since assuming office in 2024, Dr. Otwaro has restored confidence in PAP by strengthening peace in the Niger Delta, revitalizing dialogue mechanisms, and enhancing cooperation among stakeholders. Its leadership has contributed to improved national oil output through sustained calm in host communities. These gains deserve recognition, not persecution. The attempt to isolate and harass an individual who has contributed so meaningfully to national stability raises serious questions about the motive behind the current probe. Selective oversight, why only the job? The IPF finds it troubling that the same house that now shows unusual concern or urgency in threatening arrest has shown little interest in questioning top officials who publicly sympathize with terrorists and bandits who have caused bloodshed across Nigeria. Yet, in the case of Dr. Otwaro, a performing administrator who has sent thousands of PAP delegates to school and consistently engaged critical stakeholders, the House has drawn its sword swiftly. This cannot be dismissed as coincidence. It reflects a troubling pattern of selective aggression against the Ijaw nation and the wider Niger Delta region. We emphasize that threatening to arrest Dr. Dennis Otwaro, a respected figure among ex-agitators, risks provoking anger and destabilizing the fragile peace currently enjoyed in the Niger Delta region. Such actions pose a direct threat to national security and must be avoided. It must also be noted that Otwaro's only so-called offense is that he sanitized the PAP payroll. Those who exploited the system and lost illegitimate benefits are the same people sponsoring protests and petitions locally and internationally. Certain ethnic groups that publicly disowned any link to militancy during the armed agitation in the Niger Delta have suddenly reinvented themselves as ex-agitators because of the benefits that PAP provides. This same group has never supported any progressive effort in Niger Delta. They oppose the creation of Delta states, Warri Southwest local government area, Ogbejo as headquarters, the Nigerian Maritime University, Okerenkoko, and even the Tantita surveillance contracts that has helped reduce oil theft. Their pattern is consistent. Oppose anything that uplifts the Ijaw people. Their pattern is consistent. Oppose anything that uplifts the Ijaw people. A deliberate attempt to undermine the Niger Delta and Ijaw nation. The current development fits into a broader pattern of attempts to undermine the Niger Delta. Whenever peace begins to take root and oil production stabilizes, certain national and sectional interests attempt to destabilize progress and discredit those delivering results. The IPF will not remain silent while image of the Ijaw nation is attacked under the pretense of oversight. Nigeria faces larger crisis. Nigeria is battling insecurity, hunger, unemployment, inflation, and collapsing public systems. The nation is burning. The legislature must not become a tool for elements who do not seek the country's good. Our demands. The Ijaw Publishers Forum (IPF) calls on the House of Representatives to 1. Step down its current aggressive posture and conduct oversight with fairness and without bias. 2. Avoid actions that could destabilize the fragile peace in the Niger Delta, particularly when the PAP is recording success under Otwaro's leadership. 3. Prioritize urgent national issues such as insecurity, the soaring cost of living, and failing institutions. 4. End the pattern of selective harassment targeted at Ijaw leaders and Niger Delta institutions. Conclusion. The IPF stands firmly with Chief Dr. Dennis Otwaro. We reject intimidation, selective justice, and political motivated persecution of Ijaw people. Peace in the Niger Delta is a national asset, and it is flourishing under Otwaro stewardship. We therefore urge all actors to refrain from dragging hard-working leaders into manufactured controversies. The House of Representatives must act with restraint, fairness, and a genuine sense of national duty. Thank you, and God bless you.
IPF
Telling the Ijaw story.
IPF
Telling the Ijaw story.
telling the Ijaw story.
IPF.
I'm Ezekiel Kabala, the PRO Ijaw Publishers Forum. We want to also commend Dr. Dennis Otwaro for all that he has done in repositioning the Presidential Amnesty Program. And this commendation should be what other institutions, agencies should key into, so that he will be encouraged to do more. When a man has performed credibly well in his office, what he deserves is commendation and not witch hunting. So we will not tolerate a situation whereby those with clandestine interest will want to tarnish the image, the reputation, and dampen the zeal of Dr. Dennis Otuaro, who is the administrator of the amnesty program. We call on all relevant agencies to prevail on the House of Reps and those involved to desist from the line of sensational vindictiveness. Thank you.
IPF! Telling the just story.